Hi everyone, welcome back to a new vlog. I thought I would start a new one today because I keep starting new vlogs but not quite getting into the vlog properly and like not into the zone. I haven't been making enough b-roll, so I thought, you know what, today we're gonna start afresh. I didn't take a lot of footage, I just updated you on a couple of books I'd read, and I think I did an unboxing, so I might leave that in if I can find the footage. I didn't delete it already. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a couple of updates on the books I'm reading this week. Basically, I was in the middle of reading 9 books and it was very stressful, so I was in this like not really the vlogging mood. I was in more of like a finish books, get it done kind of mood. So I've kind of done with most of that now. I've got a couple of books that I'm not going to show you that are like on the back burner, but 2 of the main reads that I am going through right now. One is Heir by Sarah J Maas. I am 200 pages exactly into this. It is my second attempt trying to read this. I read this a couple of months ago and I got literally like so close to the end. I think I was like 75% through to the end. It just wasn't for me. I just wasn't feeling it. I realised I barely witnessed anything that had happened. I was listening on audio and I just tuned out the entire time. So I put it down and I'm starting it again now. I got to this point and I realised not only did I not take in anything that happened last time, so I was very confused yet again, but again, I was kind of zoning out at times, so I'm a bit confused as to what's going on again. But looking at the general consensus, this book is not everybody's favourite, and it's more of something you appreciate during a reread when you know what's going to come in the future. So for right now, my whole idea is to just get through this so I can move on to the next one, because I don't think this is going to be my favourite at all. Right now it's like a 2-star, so yeah, I don't know. And as I've read most of it, I know it doesn't get much better for me. I'm just getting confused with like name changes and stuff, which usually would be fine if I was invested enough in the story, which I am not for this one. So yeah, that is this book. We're trying. I'm listening to it on audio, as I said, so I'm hoping to get some time to sit down and really listen to it soon while I'm updating some spreadsheets and stuff, so that'll be helpful. The book that I've just picked up physically is Afterlove by Tanya, Byrne. This came in the Fairy Loot box for this month, so I thought I'd get it read because I would lose the motivation to read this otherwise. It's been on NetGalley since I joined BookTube like last January. It's been on NetGalley for so long, so I had no desire to read it because I was like, I've seen this book everywhere, which means I no longer have an interest in it if it's been there for so long. But when it arrived, I was like, it's beautiful. I read the synopsis, it did sound good, so I'm gonna try. I got to not very far, chapter 3, page 32 the other day, and it was okay. I really enjoyed the prologue, but the first 2 chapters then were very bland romance for me, like, you know, the meet point, and I don't know, it was a bit of an unnatural meeting, so I don't know, I'm a bit like unimpressed by it so far, but I'm only 32 pages in, so I cannot give it a judgment right now. But that is my physical book choice for the week that I will hopefully be finishing and picking up something new, because this TBR is getting out of hand. But yeah, that is all my updates right now. Ironically, I'm not going to be reading for the rest of, well, maybe the rest of the day, I'm not sure. I'm just watching some YouTube right now. This is the book Leo. If you do not already subscribe, you should. She's great. But I'm actually going out for dinner with Liam, so I'm just going to be getting ready to go out. I think we're going to get a Wagamama's, which is so nice because I really want that katsu curry right now. And every time we've tried to go out for a meal, there's like no food. I don't know if any of you know from the UK, there's like this food shortage at the moment or something. I thought it was down to delivery drivers, but apparently it's down to like the CO2. Which I'm not sure, I don't understand. No, too complex for me. But yeah, so hopefully we'll get some food tonight because I just want to go out. I just want to have a nice meal. mail. So I'll just flash you my address, why not? Hopefully moving soon, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I thought I would open it with you and see what we got today. Ooh. Not Here to Be Liked by Michelle Quash. Ooh. Oh. And a badge. What is this? I've seen it doing its rounds, but I don't know what it is. Okay. So like a romance between two people, one being a baseball star and the other being an editor-in-chief to her school's newspaper. That is interesting. It's a very large book. 400 pages, but the words are really big. So that's exciting. Ooh. Thank you. Osborne. Cheers for that. Very exciting. Ooh. I don't need a lot of contemporary, so that's quite exciting. And then the next one is a present from Connor for getting a certain achievement that I don't want to share yet. He didn't! Oh! Connor bought me the first book in the Zodiac Academy series. I have the prequel. I've read this book and now I have a physical copy. I'm kind of obsessed with Zodiac Academy at the moment, and these books, if you've seen them, are so expensive. But I really want to collect them, so he bought me the first one. Ah, what a sweet pea. I'm so glad to own these. I can see the map. Oh, I thought the map would be bigger. That's so exciting though. Oh yeah, yeah, that's good. I've just read the first line. It feels like we've come so far since then. I'm on like book 4. Thank you, Connor. Oh, yay. Also, I like hate the covers but love the covers, you know what I mean? Vibe. So pleased. Thank you so, so much. So that is today's book mail. I'm so happy. I just finished The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the second book in the Inheritance Game series. It literally just released like 3 days ago, and I got my copy and I read it, and so good. I've given it a 3.5 on the basis that I've found out it's a trilogy, and I really do feel like they could have fit this whole mystery into one book. I think it's been drawn out for reasons that don't make sense to me. Things did happen in this book. Quite a lot happened in this book. But I felt like we went on a circle, and the place we've come back to is the same place we started. Do you know what I mean? Like, we uncovered mysteries that then reversed and were no longer there. I don't know. Still enjoyed the book. There's a love triangle in this that I really, really love. Well, it's like a love triangle. Yeah, it is a love triangle, just not like Twilight vibes. But I really, really enjoyed it. I'm Team Jameson all the way. I really, really liked this book. I couldn't quite give it a 4 just because nothing really happened. And like, I am a bit bitter about it because of how much I loved the first one. But it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. And then I've had this book. I had it on NetGalley, and then I found out that I was getting a Fairy Loot copy. So I was like, I'm going to wait until I got a physical. And I've been desperate to read it. I was literally so desperate. But it's not a slump, but I've just not been in the reading mood the last couple of days. So once I got it, I didn't read it. And then literally as I finished that book, I went on TikTok and I saw this TikTok about one of the scenes in this book, and I was like, okay, I'll pick it right up. And I literally just went to the shelf, pick it right up and started reading it. And that is These Hollow Vows by Lexy Ryan. I haven't got the dust jacket on right now. I am 48 pages in, so so much progress is being made right now. I'm so excited though about this book. What was the way people were describing it? The Cruel Prince meets ACOTAR meets The Selection. All 5-star series for me. This is a 5-star prediction. So far, 48 pages in, I feel like we've gotten so much backstory on our main character, whose name I can't remember, so that's clearly really good. Abriella is the main character's name. I'm really embarrassed it took me so long to find that. So yeah, we found out a lot about Abriella. We have met the people in her life before we enter the Unseelie Court, which is where this book is based. It's giving me very much the Assassin's Blade vibe by Sarah J Maas. If you've read that like collection of short stories, this beginning of this book is very much that vibe. So if you like that one, so far I recommend this one, but I mean, I'm not far in. So excited for this because the scene I saw was a bit of enemies to lovers, and enemies to lovers is my vibe. I love it so much. I'm so excited. I'm really enjoying the writing style. The words are really big on these pages, so it shouldn't take me very long at all. I think it's like 500 pages, no, 420 pages, so we're gonna fly through it. We are absolutely gonna fly through it. But I'm so happy to be reading this. Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I want to read. I actually am not sure if the vlog started or not because I had a bit of drama with my phone yesterday, and basically I've not just lost my videos, I've lost everything. My photos, my videos, everything. And they were backed up. It's the backup that's actually failed. So I have nothing. So I'm hoping I can access them somehow, some way, even if I can just do a couple of files, try and uncorrupt them or whatever. I don't know, decorrupt, uncorrupt, I don't know. Try and get them back for you so that this vlog is still as I have filmed it, but we shall see. I'm gonna go film an unhaul video now, which is my first one in a long time on this channel. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna get on with some reading. My life has just changed. I ordered a new tripod, and it's my height. This tripod that you're on is not on anything. I'll show you. Ignore the mess. I'm actually about to clean. Look, it's so tall. I'm so happy. So I just feel like this has completely changed my life. Like, wow. Yes, thank you. It also comes with a little remote. So when I'm sat down, I can press start recording while being sat down. Like, this has changed my life. The reason I'm here is because I have not updated this vlog in a while, but I don't want to like stop it. I want to, you know, finish it off. So I'm just gonna like do a quick update on what I'm reading now. I can't remember when I last updated you, so I won't be able to update you on what it is I have read. I'll just update you from this point on. I do want to show you my little Poundland haul. So I went into Pound to get like an academic calendar for like rescheduling my videos because the one I have was expired, and I wanted to make sure I had somewhere to track that because I use a notebook and it's just not cutting it. Couldn't find one anywhere, even though it is October, so the start of the academic year, whatever. But I did find this cute little bag. I'm obsessed with little tote bags. And Aristocats is one of my favourite movies. It's in like the top 5. So I had to get that. And then I don't do Halloween decorations at all. Like, I really don't. But I was looking down the aisle because I'm going to be doing a spooky Halloween reading vlog, and I just want one thing to be Halloweeny in it. So I bought these 2 little candles because they were £1. I mean, the wick is actually like completely gone in that one, but you know, we'll make it work. But I thought these would work because once I've like done with them, I don't think these are too Halloweeny to keep out. Like, I would like clear the wax out of it and use it for something else, like even like a mini plant pot or something. I don't know, I just think they're so cute. They don't smell like anything. They're meant to, but they don't. But these are so cute, so I got those as well. And then that's it. The only other thing I got was my tripod, which I got from Amazon. I'll link it down below if you're interested. It was only £20, which I think is not bad at all. My older one was only like half the height, so I had to like sit down. And even then, it would look up at me, so my double chin was even more obvious. So this is exciting. You can see how happy I am. Life has changed. Life has changed. So doing an actual reading update, considering this is a reading vlog, the books I'm currently reading are A Court of Silver Flames. Really excited about it. I can't believe I haven't read this yet. I've been putting it off because I don't want to finish the series. I know that there's more books coming out, but not for a long time, and I don't want to finish it. But I've got to the point now where I've seen so many spoilers that it's just getting to the point where I just got to read it now. But hey ho, I'm still really enjoying it. I'm on chapter 22, which is page 239. That sentence did not come out very easily. So yeah, I'm listening to it on audio because I just really like listening to it that way. But the narrator's changed and it makes me sad. I like the other narrator. But yeah, I'm reading that, and the other book I'm currently reading is Zodiac Academy, the number 4. Is that Shadow Princess or something? I'm not sure. I'm reading that. I'm loving it. I've been reading it for almost a month, but I'm trying to like put it off. That's the problem. I'm so scared of finishing the series because of how much I love it that I just won't read it. But I did sit down last night and I read some, and I fell back in love. So I want to read more today. I'm also maybe trying to do 30 books in 30 days this month. Maybe. I did a giant unhaul, which I just uploaded, so you can go and see that if you choose to. And so it's left me with not too many books on my TBR, and I don't want it to get high again. So I'm like, if I spend a month doing 30 books in 30 days, they wouldn't all be on my physical TBR. Some of them would be audio, some of them would be ebook, but that could be really, really good for my TBR number. So I'm thinking about it. We're on the 4th day and I have read 3 books. I've read 1 a day. So I'm thinking like I could read 1 today and that could keep up. Because I read quite fast, it's doable for me. I can read a 300-page book in 2 to 3 hours quite easily. So it is doable. Especially on my days off, I can just binge 2 to 3 books if I'm not doing anything else. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on the vlog if that happens. But I'm so sorry for the gap in between. I know it's not been ideal. I'm incredibly apologetic. But I want to finish off this vlog because I actually want to do a spookier reading vlog where I read some of my spookier books for Halloween. So yeah, I do want to finish this up. Like, well, not finish it up. I do want to actually do some more of this vlog that I know isn't very good so far. But yeah, I think right now I'm going to clean my room. Just like the desk is a bit of a mess. So I might put on a cleaning montage or something. I love those, but I don't know if anyone else is actually going to find them very satisfying. Should I like do it and just see how you guys feel? Let me know how you feel if you see it. Okay, bye. Please excuse the state on me, but I just woke up and just instantly started reading Kingdom of the Cursed, so I haven't even got ready for my day yet. And it's a Sunday, so why would I be getting ready? You know, accept the look. I just wanted to come on here and say I finished Kingdom of the Cursed. I am so confused, just confused. Okay, I think I'm giving this 5 stars. But we are about to go on a journey, let me tell you. I think I'm giving this a 5 stars. I really loved it. Every second of it was a joy to read until the end. But not that the end ruined it. That wasn't the case. Like, it's not a bad ending. Oh god, I don't know. This is going to be a shambles. Let me try, okay? First of all, the first book is it is YA. It is not steamy in any way. And then we get to this book and it is NA. And very steamy. I mean, there is a lot of just general sentences that are definitely not appropriate for children, which I love. I love that happened in this book, but I do feel a little bit like if you were going to write a book like this, why would you write the first book to be so innocent in a way? Because number one, I feel like Kingdom of the Wicked is a book that I would let my sister borrow, and then she'd read it and then she couldn't read this because this is steamy. So like, why would you do it? And if you had no intention of making it steamy, but then you changed your mind because steam is currently like popular, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you just shouldn't do it. But where my confusion lies is the fact that this book has so many like, I don't think they're quite plot holes as much as they are strands left and never returned to, and not future plot strands that should have been used. So I don't want to like spoil anything, but there's like an example where they're discussing some way to get around a scenario that's going to happen, and they've come up with this plan. They know it's not going to be easy, but they've come up with it and they're going to work on it. It's never brought up again, and when the scenario comes around, another way is just used as if this way was never it wasn't even another way was used, like as in like, oh, there was a better way. They were going to accept what was going to happen until someone else tried to intervene, and I'm not going to get into any of that because I don't want people who are half reading it to know what's going to happen. Half reading it, halfway through it, you know what I mean? But like, I just don't know where that bit went. Where did we just not have this conversation? So instead of trying, you were just going to let it happen? Don't even know. And that happened quite a few times throughout the book where I was like, well, you've already discussed this. Why aren't you doing it? Or at least trying to. There was never an example of why it wouldn't work. Then we get to the end and I'm so confused. I understood what's happened. I completely understand everything that's happened. But why was it so rushed? Why were we speeding through it? Like, things were just happening one after one after one, which was very concerning considering the whole book was the same scenes over and over again in the same room, in the same scenario through the entire book, which I loved because I love seeing Wrath and Amelia together. But if you don't love those two characters and you're not invested in their relationship as much as me, you're going to find this boring and repetitive. So you've spent the entire book in these repetitive scenes, which I personally loved. I just want to make that very clear. To then get to the end and everything is rushed and so fast and paced and confusing that you're like, oh. And then I personally, obviously this is personal taste, felt that the end was really unsatisfactory. Not like, oh, big cliffhanger, because the first book obviously had this massive cliffhanger. I don't feel like, oh, there was a massive cliffhanger and now I'm unsatisfied. I just mean I genuinely, with everything that happened in the end, I'm feeling unsatisfied. This happens a lot to me in middle books in the series. I feel like sometimes they start in a certain scenario and by the end you're still in the certain scenario that you were in the beginning. Yes, you may know some extra details, but you didn't need to read a 450-page book to get to those details. Do you know what I mean? But I wouldn't change this. Like, I still preferred this more than the first book, and the first book was probably my second favourite book of last year. Do you know what I mean? I'm so confused. This is going to take days to process my emotions. I think this is just one of those books where I want it to be known that I can see the flaws. I can see that there are a multitude of flaws. I just still love my reading experience. I'm so sorry. Everyone watching this like that, like, no, you're not making sense. You're just an idiot. Anyway, if you've read this book and you give it a 1 star, I completely understand is what I'm saying. Me, I give it 5 and I understand. I love it. So yeah, that's my feeling on that. And it's a good thing I loved it because I've got a lot of copies coming. I'm confused on my feelings in terms of it is a 5 star. I'm not confused on that matter. I know it's a 5 star for me. I'm just confused on how it's a 5 star when so much was clearly not that great. But that's my personal experience. But also at the same time, if you are watching people love this book and thinking, well, how? Because it was rubbish. I understand your point of view. I do get it. So maybe it's refreshing to see someone who loved it still see those problems. I just love that about reading books. That's what I love about it, when I see people review and saying things they don't like, and I'm like, well, I love that about the book. Or it didn't bother me that much, so even though it wasn't great, it didn't bother me enough. I love that aspect, and it's nice to finally have a book it's nice to finally have a book to talk about those things with. I don't know. My brain's frazzled today. But yeah, that is the last book that I'm going to be reading, because now I'm going to be starting a new vlog and a spooky reading vlog. Well, not right now because I look like this. But I'm going to be starting a spooky reading vlog where I read some of my spooky reads for Halloween, and I'm very excited about it. So that should be going up around Halloween time. Something to look forward to. But for now, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've read any of the books that I've read in here and want to give me your opinions, please do. We had some great reads and some not so great reads, so lots to discuss. But I shall see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.